Welcome, Dr. James Beckett, Sports Card Insights, another panel for YouTube from Finley to Folsom, panel of 8. Thanks. Well, first is Michael Finley, who really was, really carried the Mavs for some of the years of my season tickets. I started getting my season tickets in the early 90s. And so there was a period there where he was the star of the team, the go-to guy. Not a Hall of Famer, but active in the community, well respected in this area. It was a lot of fun to watch. Thanks, sponsors. Appreciate them. Next is Roy Firestone. And this was, I think I got this in Hawaii. I kind of remember going up to him. He had spoken, or he was at the event, and I don't know if he came up to me, but we just sat down and visited for a while, and he just pulled out this card and said, "Hey, I want to give you something." He signed it to Jim. So now I can't sell it as if I wanted to sell it, but I thought, well, that's cool. Thank you very much. And so. And the same thing happened with Joe Garagiola at some point, either before or after that, where he just pulled out a card and said, "Hey, I got a card for you. Just want you to have it." And I said, "Well, thanks." And, Joe Garagiola is my dad's age, but Roy Firestone was more my contemporary. We had a, mutual respect. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to copy that. I'm going to pull out my card sometimes and just sign it and give it to somebody and say, "Hey, thanks." So thanks, Roy, for that suggestion. And you are a keeper. I'll probably keep that in there. Really enjoyed his announcing and his impersonations over the years. Next is Carlton Fisk rookie card. It's double autographed with Cecil Cooper, but no Mike Garman. I'm not going to chase down Mike Garman. It points out that when you have a double sign instead of a triple sign, do I really want to hustle down Mike Garman? I wouldn't send this card through the mail. I wouldn't bring it to a show as if he would be signing at a show, and I wouldn't, so it's just going to remain signed by the two guys that really had good careers. Cecil Cooper was a good player, so I'll keep that. I think that's good. Next is Larry Fitzgerald. Back when I lived in Pittsburgh, I was a Pirate fan. I was not a Steelers fan because they weren't very good, but I was a fan of the Pitt Panthers. And so that's another connection I would have with Larry Fitzgerald. I don't think I need to get anything better than this. It's autographed. It's got a jersey patch. So I like that. I think he was a great receiver, and he's making commercials now. Ric Flair, the 82 wrestling sets, I actually bought them back in 82. So I either got them through the mail order or the sending off. I don't think I got them at a show, but I think there were 3 sets. And I think Ric Flair's here to stay. I think he was a real personality and a talented wrestler and a showman. And I think he's going to stay on the wall. I'm going to get some comments about that. Next is Christy Yamaguchi, along with bonus Peggy Fleming, 2 amazing skaters. I don't think they're going to make it. I originally was really trying to make sure I had good female representation. If women are 5 or 10% of the collecting, I think they're not 10%, but let's say they're single-digit percent. Why wouldn't they be single-digit percent of my card wall? Well, most of my visitors are male. I don't know if it's 93%, but it's a very large percentage. But even as a 9.5, this is not, it's an okay card, but it's not worthy of my wall long term, I don't think. So I don't think it's going to make it. Another one that's kind of marginal, Tom Flores. Really, he was a decent quarterback as well as a coach and all that. But I don't know that, you can't just look at Hall of Fame status, because sometimes there's marginal Hall of Famers that, some are better than others. So I think he's probably not going to make it. Doug Flutie, another one that's had a great college career, but not necessarily a great pro career. May keep it for a while. I think the USFL sets are interesting. So thanks, Doug Flutie, for a lot of enjoyment. Bob Folsom, former mayor of Dallas, SMU football star, not really a pro. I'll probably keep him for a while. He's deceased now, but I know his son. He was a member of, actually, I think a founder of the golf club that I'm a member of. So, again, an amazing, accomplished guy, a world changer from SMU. So, I will be back again tomorrow with another episode, and thank you for watching these.